Do I ever buy stocks? Do I ever, in trading jargon, go long? Or am I only just shorting? And to answer your question, I love to buy stocks. I do buy stocks. I do go long. Yes, in many videos, especially the live trade video segment and playlist on the channel, I am going short, but I wanted to do this video real quick to just let you know, because I'm noticing it more and more. It's a pretty common question. Clay, I'm thinking about joining your community, or Clay, there's all these, you seem to only short. Like, is that the only thing you do? Because I don't short, so I don't think I would really get any value from your service or anything, because I like to go long. So, I mean, do you ever go long? And yes, I do. Now, really quickly, if you're a brand new person and a beginner, what do I mean by going short? Going short just means making money when prices go down. So yes, believe it or not, when a price goes down, your account can go up. And that is what is known as being a short, shorting a stock. But in this situation, I go long, meaning you buy a stock. It's the traditional way. You buy low and you sell high. That's the goal with going long and buying. And just to illustrate that I do go long, I want to show you a quick little segment here from one of my live trade videos, and that you'll see exactly how not only that I do go long, that I do buy stocks, but also how alerts work within the community that I offer. So let's go to that clip. Right now, market opens up here in about 10 minutes, but I'm watching ticker symbol SCPS. That right there is the pre-market chart of it. And I'm very curious about that $22 mark. So much so that what I'm gonna do here is just get this communicate to my chat room here. Now, if you're not familiar, at ClayTrader.com, I do offer a private community. 22 upside breakpoint here in pre-market or on the open. So there we go. SCPS has been alerted there at that $21 mark. Now, will 21 come into play? I have no idea. Again, these are live, so I truly don't know what's going to happen next. But at least there, the thought process is documented, and also just shows you how the community works. But yeah, looking for a potential upside break point on it. As I sit here and talk, it's almost 21.85, maybe even a little better entry point. Just looking for a quick scalp on it. So I'll go ahead and pause. Market opens up here in less than 10 minutes. Quick little update here. It is now pulled back quite a bit, down at 21. So a dollar below where it was alerted. Never went up there and broke through it, so never got any sort of confirmation or anything like that. But 22 has actually become that much more attractive now if the price can recover back up to it. But just the update right now, nothing's occurred other than a pullback here, but still watching closely. So what I'm going to do here is actually get this updated here, because actually I'll just type in instead of break of 21.85, and then hopping in with expectations it gets up through 22. So in other words, no longer really looking at 22 as a key upside break. I'm looking at 21.85, and if it gets through that level, then hopping in with expectations it goes up to 22 and beyond. So that's the current game plan. And again, those alerts, it's not like people have to take them. It's not a group of sheep. We're like a group of wolves, right? We're all searching. We can all think for ourselves, but we'll still share overall ideas with people, but it's still up to each trader to make that decision for themselves. So this is not like a bunch of puppets that are now going to do that. Some people may look at that and say, nah, that doesn't really fit my strategy. Nah, that doesn't really fit my personal risk tolerance. And that's totally fine, because we're all different in that regard. But maybe some people might like it somewhat, might make their own tweaks to it. So again, not a bunch of sheep, but a bunch of wolves working together, pointing things out, and then letting each individual trader figure out what that best see fits. But who knows? Maybe something else will pop up at the last second, and I won't even be watching this at the open. I suppose you never know. Market does open up here in less than 3 minutes. All right, the market has now officially opened, and I am indeed watching SCPS out of the opening gates. Although very slow open here. All right, there we go. In at 20, there we go. Got the break. Out there, 22.33 for a quick scalp, $166. And look at it go. And it looked like it's now going to get halted. Yeah, hindsight, didn't play that one quite right, but I wanted to start the morning off with a nice profitable trade. And in order to do that, I figured doing a scalp. Wow. Woo, look at that gap. That and that's why we're all wolves, but you can see it right there. It bought or I bought, wow, I got filled at 22. I thought I'd get filled a little bit sooner before there, but I let it break through the 21.85. I mean, you saw me what I was looking for. So that all occurred, looking for it to get up through 22. And now members are looking at potentially a massive score because this is halted right now. And it's looking like, no way it opens up at $26. If it does, I hope so. That'd be great for members. Not good for me. But like I said, for me, my goal, I just wanted to start off the day with a highly likely profitable trade. And I made that highly likely by requiring it just to be a scalp. Yes, in hindsight, I chose poorly, but that's why I'm worth a whole lot of money in my hindsight account. But I'm still going to take it. I was in that trade for all of quite literally 2 seconds. You can see my times down here if you're not familiar with my screen. So that shows the time of the order. And you can see the first order right there, 9:30 and 24 seconds. The buy got out 9:30 and 26 seconds. So 2 seconds later and $166. So I'm not a greedy savage. I will take it. But wow, look at this thing. Now it's suggesting maybe it opens up way up there. Fantastic. That's good. That could be a huge score for members. Huge score for members. 32? No, come on. And that's the goofy part about halts is you never quite know where they're going. 35? Wow. All right, well, I'll keep you posted just on where this ultimately opens up because this is looking like it's going to be a massive, massive win for members, which I'm very excited about. Watching 140, well, I was going to say 140.25, but it just broke down through it. Clearly was not convinced enough as I didn't take the trade. But watching mRNA, SCPC still has not opened up yet. Okay, things have returned back down to reality a little bit. $25, still awesome though. If it opens up at 25 from where people could have gotten in at $22 or below, that's going to be a big, big score for people. But I mean, this thing may just keep on skyrocketing upwards and then get halted again to the upside. But yeah, overall, pretty excited for members. Oh, I think that one still haunts me a little bit there, but it is what it is. I chose a strategy that I thought would work best for me, but in hindsight, yeah, I chose the wrong management strategy and left a lot of money on the table. But you know what? For members, congratulations to them. They did absolutely fantastic. But at the core, as you see, yeah, I do go long. I do buy stocks. I do make long-sided alerts for those members, for those people that are interested in buying stocks. So I just want to get this video now. The next time somebody says, hey, Clay, do you only go short? I can just link them this video and then they can get the answer or the question answered, but also just see a real life example of it so that they can see how things play out in the real world of trading. So that's all I have, a simple video. Like I said, this was more of an FYI for those of you that are maybe wondering the same thing, but no, I do not only short stocks. I love to buy stocks. I love to go long.
Was that?
Yep. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.